Assalamu alaikum. In today's method, in today's class we're gonna discuss about another method as far as our linear system of equations are concerned, and that is called Gauss-Seidel method. Remember from your previous lecture that this method is very similar to Gauss-Jacques method, but there's a slight difference as far as these two methods are concerned, and as far as this method is concerned, this is a slightly, you can say, an easier one than from the previous method, because there's no condition, there's a condition difference as far as these two methods is concerned. For example, in Gauss-Jacques method, we have to, you know from the previous lecture, as far as Gauss-Jacques method, that for approximating the roots, when we are finding the equations for x, y and z variable from the given set of linear system of equations, we have to check, or we have to satisfy the condition of the coefficients of the modulus of the variables, and in this method there's no such conditions. So for example, first we're going to discuss about the working rules of Gauss-Seidel method. In this method, for example, consider the system of linear equations that we have, that is highlighted here. We have a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to d1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z is equal to d2, and a3x plus b3y plus c3z is equal to d3. Remember again that we are dealing with the three variables of linear system of linear equations. So as far as its working is concerned, the second thing as far as this method is concerned, what we have to do here, from this given set of linear equations, that these equations we have, we're going to find the values of variable x, y and z, okay, and you see here we are finding the values of x, y and z here. If we're going to find the value of x, that will be equal to 1 over a1 d1 minus b1 minus c1 z, and y is equal to 1 over b2 d2 minus a2x minus c2z, and z is equal to 1 over c3 d3 minus a3x minus b3y here. Remember, we are taking the values from any desired equations here. We are taking the values of these variables from any desired equations in the given set of linear system of equations here. So this is now we're gonna consider these expressions as equations as 1, 2 and 3. Now what we're gonna do here, as far as our first approximation is concerned, we're gonna put y z is equal to 0 in 1, and we'll get the value of x1. Okay. Now if you're going to put x is equal to x1 and z is equal to 0 into 2, and we're going to find y1, and when we're going to put x is equal to x1 and y is equal to y1 into 3, we're going to find z is equal to z1 here. Again I'm gonna repeat the process again, because this is a slight difference as far as Gauss-Jacques method is concerned. What we're going to do, thing is same, that you're going to find the values. There is no check as far as the modulus of the coefficients are concerned. You're gonna take the values of x, y and z variables. Then as far as first approximation is concerned, you're gonna put y z is equal to 0 into 1 here, okay, and you will get the value of x1. Now when you have the values of x1, what you're gonna do here, you're gonna put x is equal to x1 and z is equal to 0 into 2, and you're gonna find y1. When you're going to have the value of y1, then what you're going to do here, put the value of x1 and y is equal to y1 into 3 and find z1, and that will be our second approximation. And then we're going to move according to this rule till we're going to move on to our, then we're going to repeat their process again and again till we're going to move on to our desired result. So I'm going to solve an example as well. This is a linear set of equations. Here you are seeing on your screen, 83x plus 11y minus 4z is equal to 95, 7x plus 52y plus 13z is equal to 104, 3x plus 8y plus 29z is equal to 71. Now what we're going to do here, solving these equations from this these equations, these are the linear system of equations. You're going to solve it for x, y and z values, and when you're going to solve it for x value, that will be equal to 1 over 83 95 minus 11y plus 4z, and that will, we're going to consider it equation 1. And for y will be equal to 1 over 52 into 1 over 4 minus 7x minus 13z, and we take it as equation 2. And as far as when we're going to solve it for z, that will be equal to 1 over 29. 71 minus 3x minus 8y is equal to 3. Now see here what we're gonna do here as far as our first approximation is concerned. Now as far as first approximation is concerned, we're gonna put y and z is equal to 0 in 1, and we're gonna put y and z is equal to 0 here in 1. We get the value of x1, and then you're going to put y, that will be equal to 1.145. Sorry, I have written it directly, but whenever you're going to compute it, that will be equal to 1.145 here. Now when you're going to get the value of x1, what you're going to do here, you're going to put x1 value here, okay, and you're going to put z is equal to 0 here, and you get the value of y here, okay. And now for third, when you're going to find z here, you're going to put x is equal to 1.145 and y is equal to 1.846 that you have find recently here, okay, and you get the value of z here. Till then you're going to perform and repeat their approximation again and again till you're going to move on to your desired result, and you will get our approximated rule. And that was our approximated rules. Sorry, I have not performed all the iterations, but as far as these example is concerned, that was our desired approximations, because you see from the highlighted one that this is the same, that these are the same values of x, y and z that we are getting in third approximation. So whenever the values are repeating, that will be the desired root of that given set of linear system of equations as far as variables are concerned. So this is all about Gauss-Seidel method. As far as its numerical problems and examples is concerned, we're going to discuss about in detail about another example or some other problem in our interactive session in next week. So thank you so much.